Well, what does that mean?
I don't know. We don't know. Hello, everybody. Thanks for those of you who have been checking in on us. We are still around, but we've been really busy with a lot of things going on in the shop. Had a lot of the Gonzo go through the house, and that's kind of slowed us down. And Kyler and Corbin decided to join the whole music world thing. And that's a whole new thing for us, so trying to keep up with them and get them to all their different concerts and
Practices, all the events. Yeah, it's been a lot.
It's been a lot. So, but that's way more important to us to make sure our family is taken care of
And doing the things they love and want to do.
Yeah, YouTube is important, but it does come after everything else is taken care of. So.
We're not going anywhere. We're still going to keep doing it. It just might be a little bit of a delay in between. We just want you to know that we're still here.
Yep.
And we will still keep putting out content as quickly as we can.
Yep. So.
But there may be weeks in between.
Yeah, we're still videoing stuff, and you know, it's just a matter of time and getting everything figured out.
Here's the one for now.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
New day in the shop. Another project. We got a couple of long lost faces here we haven't seen in a while.
Some new guys. We're just coming in, learning.
Dusty's been here a couple
Yeah, I
times.
was gonna say Dusty's been pretty regular.
Dusty's pulled on some part-time shifts.
Yeah. Tyson, he's been too busy
Trying to kill
doing
things.
who knows what for how long. So yeah. Yeah.
It was nice of Stacy to let me have the time off.
Lap might be a strong word.
Did you
but,
put
yeah.
in for that?
Call and ask.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
No.
Okay, because normally she just be nice.
Yeah.
PTO.
Yeah. Okay, so that's how you get away. You just don't.
Just
Yeah,
don't
just don't
show.
ask,
Just
yeah.
pull a no show and go.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
The whole.
you
beg
can't
for
fire a
forgiveness.
slave anyway. So.
That's true.
Yep. And then the other long lost missing face is Gonzo. It's been stuck in the trailer since we blew it up. Yeah, I've really missed old Gonzo. I kind of miss Tyson, but I really miss Gonzo.
Not as much as Gonzo. And I'm not going to hold that against you. I get it. I miss Gonzo more than you.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably part of the reason why you come over here, is in hopes that you get to drive Gonzo, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna get the motor out of this, see what happened. I'm gonna guess it has a lot to do with the oil pan that I should have put in, because if you remember, I was trying to put that pan in and it wouldn't quite fit, so I ended up with another one, and I think that was a poor decision. So
What do you think happened?
I think it ran out of oil and spun. I'm pretty sure it spun #1 rod bearing. So
So the front.
What's your guess?
yeah.
Front rod, right? And then
Front.
plus the acceleration and the pan being too shallow.
Yeah, because I think the pan only holds just over 5 quarts, so
Oh.
Okay.
that'll be the pan we'll put in it. That was the one, we tried to put it in Kenner's truck because I thought it would fit, but
Barely hit.
barely hit. So this one's getting the cross member cut, so that pan will fit. So
And
we're
you were
not-
saying this is like 10 quart?
I think they're 10 quart.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
definitely better.
Yeah.
Plus, you can see how much that sump
Yeah,
there
it
is,
holds a
how much
lot.
oil
And it's got a
goes there.
big old baffle in it, so oil doesn't slosh away from the pickup.
And this is an LS3? Is that what you said?
Yeah, LS3 pans. They're pretty common because all the crate motors come with them, and they don't fit anything because they're so big. So people pull them off, put a aftermarket pan on them, so you get them off of eBay for quite cheap. And I think that's how I got that one.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I should have just gone through the work and made it fit, and we wouldn't be here. But oh well.
Live and learn.
Yep. But I'm just guessing that's what the cause was, but most likely is. so.
Yeah, the sound of it, that kind of, and where it was coming from, it definitely sounded like that.
Yep. So.
Guess we'll find out here shortly, huh?
Yeah, a couple hours we'll have this thing upside down on a stand and figure out what happened.
I've never seen it, like a motor pulled apart with actual like damage like that done.
Oh,
to see
yeah.
like pull it apart, this is obviously the problem type of
Yeah,
thing. So
do
I'm
a-
excited to see that.
Yeah, see if we can do a
an actual
autopsy and
autopsy.
figure out cause of failure and
Yeah.
get her
that'll be cool.
corrected and
Yep.
fix whatever else we can find, so.
I've never seen it. This is awesome.
Boy, the coolant is hitting his head.
Hit Chad's head,
Yeah, he's dirty. He just thumped his head on the tire.
Stupid thing.
and I missed it.
Yeah, he's got fluids on him and looks a lot like me. Do
Do you need a new shirt?
When we get the motor out. I gotta get some of these drips to stop because it's making me crazy.
Yeah, Tyson's gonna be covered.
Okay, go ahead and pull that pan out.
There we go.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Why are you doing that?
Trying to get the fluid drained out of the trans so it doesn't end up all over the floor when we pull everything out.
Oh,
We're still gonna have crap everywhere. So this is.
We can pull it off.
Yeah, sure.
2 less gallons.
Look, you didn't even dump it.
I've done this before.
But Chad splattered himself pretty good with everything.
Yeah.
Trans fluid looks good.
it's not too old.
Okay, we got the pan off of it, and I'm not seeing anything. Usually when you have a spun bearing, it's like discolored. Guess that one's lightly discolored. Sometimes you can see it slap around. It's not doing that either. Well, let's pull that cap off of number 1 and see what it looks like.
Why?
The name of science.
Curiosity, huh? Natural curiosity.
No,
Geez, that looks
good.
brand new. No gouges.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like
I mean,
it's.
the crank looks perfect.
That looks good.
That looks perfect. I mean, there's not even a scratch in that. It looks brand new.
Yeah, I mean, it basically.
So now what?
I don't know. I guess we'll turn it over and pull the heads. Maybe there's something, maybe it ingested something and it was the piston was hitting the head. I'm just glad Dusty was there and it's not just a figment of my imagination.
I heard it.
I heard it too.
I definitely heard it.
Pretty sure you
Could have been
hear it
thinking
on
it a lot. On the video, I'm pretty sure you could hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could definitely hear it on the video. It was
I
loud.
didn't hear it where I was at.
You succeeded, huh?
Oh yeah.
Got yourself a nice old sheep there, and
Yeah. It's been dripping on us all day.
Yep. Just cut this thing.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
God, I stayed back. Tyson got it too.
That can't be good.
What? See how black they are?
No, look at how clean number.
Yeah, the last one was all.
Oh,
Or Tyson's.
Yeah, look at
Did-
They're all the same.
Mine's
Yeah,
a little
those are all the
similar.
same.
Is the piston?
Yeah.
But look at the combustion chamber
But
too.
that piston's way clean too.
Yeah,
What does that mean? It's getting coolant in it?
probably.
How?
Had to have been going around the head gasket.
Yeah, something like this. Get in there.
But I don't see any spot where it's blown.
Did it blow any white smoke?
Never had any indication that it had a.
I mean, right there's cleaner than the rest.
Well, you would see soot.
Down the bottom piece.
Any spot where it looks like it's been leaking? That looks totally sealed up. Yeah, it looks fine. Oh, right there. Can you see it? Oh.
Let's see.
Okay.
that little thing?
Yep, that's
He smeared
combustion.
it, but
Yeah, that's combustion gas right there. And that was leaking. That's on the block side.
yeah.
I still don't know where the noise is. But yeah, you can see right there a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, it does.
Oh, right
Yep,
there.
yep, right there. Yep, right there. You can totally see it different from this side.
Yeah, it totally was leaking there.
Yeah.
Weird. Still doesn't tell me what the noise was. But that piston looks brand new though. That's kind of cool.
It really does.
Just pop your head gaskets and run them for a minute before you take them apart.
Yeah,
really cool in
steam
there.
cleans the inside of it really is. So there's no marks in any pistons or cylinder head or. That's weird right there. That gouge, you'd think it would have been. I don't remember seeing that gouge before. Let's see, that was. Oh yeah. Let me see the gouge in the head gasket. Oh, it just got filled with the sealant. Well, the deck or the block gets decked because it clearly has an issue.
Yeah, a couple.
Is that just metal?
Yeah, multiple layers. It's an MLS, multiple layers steel. So it kind of acts like a spring. So if it starts, the head starts to lift, it still keeps a little bit of pressure on there. And then it's a lot stronger than a composition, so they just don't normally blow out, or when they do, it's pretty catastrophic. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I have no idea what the noise was. I have no idea whatsoever.
So you're saying I didn't leave a screw in it?
Now that we found it.
Did you shut it off too soon for it to,
Show the damage of what it was.
like,
When I pulled it in the trailer, the thing was hammering like crazy.
Yeah.
so
It was loud. That's why I didn't want you to start it to pull it back in the shop, because it was so loud. I thought for sure we'd pull it apart and it's like, oh, there's our problem.
Well, now I'm afraid you're gonna put it back together and...
Well, it's gonna come completely apart. I'll have the heads milled, we'll deck the block, clean it up.
What do they do there? Just
They just, yeah, put it in a machine that just runs a mill across the top of it.
smooth it. Flatten
Just
it
takes
out.
a couple of thousandths off it. I'll probably just buy some forged pistons.
Might as well.
And some flat, yeah,
Might as
might as well. And, man, that's just, everything is in such good shape. I don't understand. I still don't understand this.
Yeah, why that was leaking.
Yeah.
I wonder if that just happened right, you know.
Well, it probably
At the
did
end
happen at the
there.
very end.
What's leaking in there?
It's this fluid we sprayed to clean it off.
Oh, okay. The can looks... I don't know.
Just fine.
This side does a few grooves, but it doesn't look... Looks smooth. It is smooth.
Make sure we don't have a lifter that's like not pumped up. Those will sometimes make crazy noises. Like that one.
Just loose when you push them in.
Yeah, I got one. Those are all pumped up. So good. That's all good. Looks good. That's good. Wow. Yeah, there's
There's
nothing.
the one.
But the noise wasn't coming from over there. It was right here.
It was right there.
It was right there, yeah. I have no
Those are
idea.
spongy, right?
Nope. I'll just have to, when we prime the oil pump on it, I'll just make sure that lifter pumps up good, so. Because those were brand new LS7 lifters, so. Yeah, GM lifters.
Now we're gonna pull that all apart.
Yeah, I guess we can pull the rods and pistons out and see what we get. Yeah, everything looks good. That piston looks great.
Yeah.
Huh, it really does.
They're like reusable, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Let's see, let me grab that bearing. It's stuck. Yeah, that bearing is perfect.
Except I'm covered in... Kyle, you supposed to be wearing those shoes?
Oh my gosh, the kid that always wears them out here is telling on the other one.
Hello, Pop.
Hi, I'm Kettle.
That one's good too.
Yeah, it's great.
Let me see those shoes.
Moms.
Those are worse than Crocs.
Don't
Huh?
judge.
No sports mode.
I know, that's what makes them worse. They don't even have sports mode.
Yeah.
Sitka now has his pair of Crocs.
Do they really?
$900. I think they're $85.
For a set of Crocs.
Crocs are
I know.
65.
I know.
85 bucks.
They're getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Crocs.
You gotta do what they can before people wise up and realize how stupid they are.
They are not stupid. They are like walking on a cloud.
Yeah.
If I could work in them, I would.
The Tars are a Croc family.
I am.
They all of you are.
Yeah.
I want a pair just to wear when I go golfing. Just to wear, just to slide in and out of. That's why I like them.
When you get back from hunting and you take off your boot,
Bit of a mark right there.
clouds.
Well, there's no mark in the crank. Okay.
Is there a mark in there?
Yeah, a little bit. But no mark in the crank.
Well, what does that mean?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Nothing?
Nothing, not enough that would say that it's something.
Yeah.
Still have no idea what's.
Not a mark on this side.
There we go.
But it hasn't transferred to the other side.
Yeah, I noticed that. We're on the crank. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that
you
bearing
can
looks
kinda-
perfect. There's nothing questionable at all so far. I have no idea why I was making noise.
Are you sure you heard it?
We could,
Yeah.
we could break out the video.
Yeah, it's
In fact, you probably should.
Here.
Cue video now.
Video.
So right there, Stacy's gonna play that. Turn your volume up, and you can hear what we were hearing.
Yeah, turn it way up.
Way up.
Lifter tick?
Huh?
Is that lifters?
I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't. That's crazy.
Were you in it all the way?
If you don't believe us, Paul heard it too.
And Paul doesn't wear Crocs. So.
Or does he?
He might be a closet Croc wearer. I don't know.
You never know.
I would be truly disappointed if he was.
I hope he is.
I do own a pair of Crocs, but they don't look like them.
Oh, here it goes. Oh.
First of all, I didn't buy them for myself, so I.
Okay.
But they don't look like that.
Okay.
Mine look like Crocs.
Sounds like a
and they
Croc to me.
feel just like heaven on your feet. When you get to heaven,
All
God's
right.
like, slip on these Crocs. Come on in.
Come on.
This is, that one's the clean one, huh?
Yep.
The
It's
next
still
one.
pretty clean though, but
I mean, what would happen with the wrist pin? It wouldn't move, or the.
If it had a bunch of slop, it would be slapping and making some noise. But
What can happen to it? Like, it can't go anywhere, right?
not really. But they'll get a little clearance in them and they'll make a lot of noise. Yeah. Yeah, everything looks perfect. The only thing we found is a leaking head gasket.
Which wouldn't cause that noise.
No. Looks good. Weird.
Even the cam looks good. Like, is that normal? Like, it looks like there's a
A little line in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah, that's normal.
Like, there's a groove
Usually
in it.
when they fail, right at the nose of the cam, the high point of it, it'll start to,
Be flat.
or have pits in it.
So you just did this for new parts.
Basically.
This is sad. I could have been driving this whole time.
Well, maybe you should have and seen if it made the noise anymore.
it was
didn't want-
distinctly, it was
want
distinct
something to
enough
come
when
out
it
of
got put
orange.
in.
Yeah, we were all like
We all,
Yeah, it was
very sure it was rotten.
where I was afraid that if we drove it much farther, it would
Send
kick
something
her
through.
off through the blocks. So, because it was loud.
So now I get when
So
they say a
weird.
rod through the block, it's that piston rod.
Connecting rod.
I thought it was like those,
No.
like when you set up Dusty's motor and they were on those valve rod things.
The push rods?
Yeah, I thought that's what they meant when they said a rod went through the block. Yeah, I always thought it was a push rod.
So what happens sometimes is a couple of things can happen. Like these pistons, you get a little carried away because they're cast. Somebody will explode a piston and there'll be nothing to guide the end of this connecting rod. So it's flipping around in here and acts like a big old battering ram. The other thing that can happen is this bearing will seize up on the crank and it'll break the connecting rod right there.
And then that'll be
And then
flopping.
it'll just come through and just like a big old saw through everything, so.
And ruin everything.
Yeah. When that happens, you pretty much start over. You
Yep.
might be able to save a cylinder head, maybe the intake manifold after a lot of cleaning, but that's about it.
On both of them, or just the one that breaks the rod in half?
Either one, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
either
pretty
one.
catastrophic,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Pretty much you take the motor, Just send it to MCR.
Because we've seen motors with a hole in the side of the block.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much what. Yeah, that's usually what happens. The hole's created by the connecting rod, so it wants out.
Learn something new every day.
I finished tearing this engine down, and I didn't find anything wrong. There's all the main bearings. They look like brand new. Brand new. They look perfect. Crankshaft looks perfect. Showed you the rod bearings and everything already. They look perfect. The bores look perfect. Everything just looks excellent. So I was a little perplexed as to what was going on with this, but I went through the videos from when we were racing it when the noise started, and from the outside camera it sounds terrible, just the way I remembered it, but from the inside it sounds like a lifter, which is about the only thing I can imagine it being is the lifter. If you remember, I've had some issues, oil pressure issues with this oil pan. So I think what had happened is that ran this pan dry, and the lifters got some air in them and made some terrible noises. So, but that pan right there is what was on it. It's gonna go in the garbage. I'm gonna go back to the LS3 pan that I tried to put in before, but it wouldn't quite clear the cross member. So I'm going to cut the cross member and make that pan fit. Only needs about maybe an inch taken out of that back edge, and then I can kind of rebuild that cross member and make it stronger anyway, lighten it up in the process. I'm going to run it over to the machine shop, have them deck this block. There's another good scratch right there. There wasn't any sealing issues for this, but I would just feel better having that decked and not have anything to worry about. I guess probably the most questionable part of the whole motor was these cam bearings. You can see that one is probably the worst one, and it's just gone through and just starting to show the copper. But for a 300,000 mile motor, it seems fine. But I'll go ahead and put some cam bearings in it and everything will be perfect. I'll spend a few more dollars this time, put some ARP head bolts on it, and probably some ARP main bolts as well. It already had ARP rod bolts. I'll get this stuff loaded up when I get it back from the machine shop, and we'll get this thing assembled.
2 weeks later.
Got everything back from the machine shop. Those guys got it turned around for me pretty quick. So I got the cam bearings in it, got the cam slid in, cleaned it really good, painted it. But the block's all cleaned, been cleaned multiple times at this point. And while it was at the machine shop, I had them bake it, so it burned all the ugly black paint off the side, and it pulled all the oil galley plugs out. As you can see, these are all new. And so everything's in really good shape on the block. Ran a quick hone through the cylinders. They did deck the block, so that looks a lot better. No more gouges in that. And then the cylinder heads are right there, ready to go. So they did a valve job on those. The intake valves were shot, so they put a set of intake valves in it, and got the springs all set back up. But yeah, we got Dusty here and Mr. Corbin over there holding the soda pop off the counter.
Yep.
Good job on holding that up. So, yep, fantastic. Now Corbin's been helping too. You got Ben over there painting the balancer and cleaning up parts as well. So, and Dusty's been busy too. He got these pistons all cleaned up for me and the main caps all done. So we're going to reuse the pistons. I was hoping to buy a set of forged, but things happened and it's not possible. So, but these are fine. They're still in good shape. They worked fine before, so I'll just keep working. We're going to reuse the main bearings. As you can see, they're in perfect shape. And the crazy thing is those are the original main bearings for this engine, and they have over 300,000 miles on them. So, but I see absolutely no reason to replace those.
They're nostalgic, right?
Yep. Besides, I can buy Dusty a drink with what it's going to cost me to put a set of main bearings in it. So
Yeah, exactly.
okay, we just need to get that crank cleaned up now, and when we get that cleaned up, we'll get that set in. So okay, we got all the parts and pieces in here. Everything's been torqued and retorqued. So the yellow paint marks means it's been torqued at least twice. Got the oil pump in, timing chains in. So we're just ready for the windage tray. So we get that set in. And with a little red Loctite. or a lot of red Loctite.
You said 100? Is that what you said?
Inch pounds, yeah. Perfect. Okay, engine's pretty well dressed. Oil pan, timing covers. Now we're just getting ready to set the heads on. We got the lifters in there. We're just reusing the lifters. They're brand new and the trays are brand new, so getting those taken care of. Well, they were brand new last time we built it, so probably didn't have 1,000 miles on it.
Right.
Yeah, so just set that head on. I'll go grab the...
This is like cheating.
Yeah.
Aluminum.
I know. That's not a big block.
It's not a big block, 9,000 pound head.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
That looks good though.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's way nice.
On these head gaskets on these LS's, there's not left and rights, but there are front and rear. So it's marked front here, and the difference is it's got these two holes in the back, but not in the front. If you put that on wrong, the coolant's going to come up into the cylinder head, go right down into the block and right into the water pump, and nothing's going to, the engine will overheat itself right to death. So make sure you pay attention to that. Super easy to mix up, but we're just going to use just some Felpro stock replacement MLS gaskets and see what we get. But if you turn that over, you'll see.
Oh, there's in all of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but you
so
can
the
see right here, if you put that in backwards, just to answer the question,
You block
because
these off.
you block those off, but you got these opened up, so there's no coolant, because the water goes up into the head through this passage, all the way to the back, down through those passages, and back into the water pump.
So up here, through the...
Yeah.
Down.
Down through the, yep.
Okay.
So, really important. Well, it's only important if you're going to drive it.
If you're gonna start it,
Yeah.
it's somewhat important.
Got this engine pretty well put together. I just need to knock the balancer on. Gonna redo the exhaust a little bit. I got a original truck exhaust manifold, the cast stainless, and welded this elbow on so I can tuck this pipe in and it doesn't hit the frame like it did before. So I still got to build a new pipe for that. Beyond that, this engine's pretty much ready to go in. I think it should be good. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's essentially the same thing as what it was. So, and it ran fine before. And then you can probably hear that outside. That is Kaden running the pressure washer on the trans. Yeah, that's loud. So we're gonna put a 4L80 behind this. Had a turbo 400, but it's time for an overdrive. That's a good 4L80 out there, out of a late 90s truck, two-wheel drive. So we're just gonna put a shift kit in it and a torque converter and hold it up behind here and cross our fingers. I've had pretty good luck with transmissions. Thankfully, I don't have Paul's luck with transmissions. After Kaden gets done with that trans, we'll push this truck back out and we'll take a pressure wash all of this, get it all cleaned up. We're gonna have to cut the cross member there for that oil pan clearance. So we'll get that all cleaned up so we don't catch as many fires when we cut this up and weld on it. So once that's done, we'll be ready to stick this motor and trans back in the truck. Since we're putting that new trans in, we got a need for another computer. So the other computer wasn't set up for transmission control. So we put in this X-Max right there. You can see it's got the two extra plugs right there. So this one's for electronic throttle, which we're not going to use, but that one there is something we will use for the transmission control. So I accidentally typed in the wrong number and ordered the wrong kit, so I have to get a different harness for it. It'll be here in a couple of days, but that's not going to stop us from doing the rest of it. So well, I think my luck with used transmissions just ran out. You can see there, this isn't looking so pretty. Good thing I didn't spend much money on this trans, so I don't think it's very good. I think we're just gonna put a filter in it and put it in and see what it does, because I don't have another good 4L80, so we'll just see. At least I can get everything all built around it and see what it does. I do have another core out in the yard that I'll get built and swap this one later if I need to, but at least this keeps the project rolling. Yeah, it's fairly ugly, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't smell super burnt, but it doesn't smell super good either, so. And then other fun smells we have in the shop. Tyson's been over here making all the noise and all the smells like he usually does. And we got this section all cut out for the oil pan clearance. Oh yeah, that's fun stuff. That's like Play-Doh. Yummy. Work on that a little bit and we'll get that capped in, and then the oil pan should fit pretty well at that point. So there's the piece we cut out. My mark was actually pretty good. I guess you want to grab a scraper and we'll scrape that out, and maybe we'll do a little grinding and stuff and get that all cleaned up and plate. Make a template for a plate and get that all capped. Yep, weld her all up. Nice.
Fit all the oil pans in there now.
Hopefully. We just need to fit that oil pan in, so if we can get that one to fit in there, we'll be in pretty good shape. So, okay. I don't know. Till the next time it makes a bad noise and I misdiagnose it. So. Yeah. So that might be tomorrow, for all I know.
You never know.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah. I'll figure out these.
Yeah, roughly where it needs to be bent.
Yeah. Something like in that general area.
Yeah.
A little bit of a radius.
If we can get it in there close, we can throw a couple of tacks in it and
Beat it where we want it.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Yeah,
We'll give
good.
this to Tyson. Ish. Oh, that actually rolled around there nicely, didn't it?
Yeah. Not too bad for a guy that ought to be on disability.
Probably.
He will be if he keeps going.
Yeah.
He'll be all right.
Yeah.
He's not. He's not smart enough to. He's not. He's dumb enough to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yep.
No one said I was
Get
smart.
kind of old school. If it ain't bleeding, you just keep on working.
Yeah.
And if you are bleeding, you can wrap some electrical tape around it.
Yeah.
Just keep
Oh
working.
yeah, you go. Yep.
Oh yeah, definitely electrical tape.
Yep.
Bend it a little more.
Yep. Needs to be about 90 degrees there. Yep. Yeah. There you go.
Put your finger in there, Dusty. Where's that? Don't be a sissy.
Oh, look at that. Dusty's already got the welder going on everybody.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anytime I get the chance to play with the titaniums.
Oh, yeah.
What he likes.
Yeah.
Look, it's even.
Oh, that's pretty close to where it needs to be set. Yeah, find something that's not rusty. We could probably hook it right there. I'll bet that works. Would be. Oh, hey.
It's clean and
just blends in there good enough, I think it'd get forgot.
We want it right here?
Probably just like there,
Do
there.
top, put bottom, and the side.
Yeah. Then we can just start beating that thing.
Michael says.
Just beat it.
Beat it. Oh, Dusty's even got the white glove and everything.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have some good flameage.
Yep. Just when the smell finally was starting to go away.
Where's that scraper at?
Oh, that's right there.
Actually, this will work. Get at least a layer off there. Oh yeah, she's burning hot. I
Yeah.
like that.
Thanks, Dusty. Now I'm gonna be summing that song.
That was him.
Let's see, you wanna grab a high horse and we'll just
Push it.
push her up. That'll help hold her into place.
Yep. Yeah. Right there? Yeah. Like it? That's basically square.
Yeah, that's pretty well flush. Huh?
Where's it at? Looks good, Dusty.
Eat your heart out, Paul.
Now it's landing. He's quite the welder. Well, that's not fun, is it?
Dude, you can't see nothing.
I cannot. I need my old man glasses here so I can see. Terrible. Hey, look at that. I can see down in there. Might be able to see the weld. This will heat up right there.
I'll be able to see it. Maybe.
Maybe. Oh, you should be able to. Well, the camera will be able to see it. Oh, come on.
Oh, yeah.
There it goes.
Yeah, pretty red. That's all you need, one little spot.
I got one on the other side too, just to hold it in place, and then I can flip it over and weld all the way around it. So it stays put a lot better if you weld it from the inside. All right, that's looking pretty good. Still finish welding that. A little bit of minimal grinding and maybe a little bit of paint on it. She'll be good to go.
Yeah.
Okay, then let me start anything on fire.
I want to see it burn.
We already Okay, well, the engine's pretty well buttoned up. Was able to build the crossover pipe. Get that different manifold with this and a V-band that Kaden built for me. And then I got this crossover pipe built. Kind of tucks in, it looks a lot better than what we had on it. You'll notice it isn't fully welded, and I'm not going to fully weld it until the engine's in the truck. I can make sure everything fits and there's not any issues. So I put the turbo back on with the down pipe just to make sure that I had plenty of room around it and I wasn't creating problems for myself, but as you can see, it all works. So yeah, I think that engine's pretty well ready to go in. Over here on the transmission front, I really don't think this trans is any good. I think I did discover what likely killed this transmission, and it's right there. That seal that holds the filter, it doesn't seal. Normally those should be a little bit stiff to go in there, but there's no resistance whatsoever on that, so we'll get it all figured out and call her good. And then over here, Tyson and Dusty were able to get this cross member all finished up for me. It's all plated and you can see it looks pretty good. We did cut a little bit of strength out of it, but it's still going to be plenty strong for what this is going to get used for. As you can see, it goes from there to there, so that's quite a lot of cross member for a light truck like this. So it should be fine, and that should give me plenty of room for the oil pan to fit down in there. Next time you see this, we should be dropping a motor and trans in it. Well, that takes care of it for today. Till next time, remember that life is like a book. Some chapters are sad, some are fun, some might even make you laugh. But if you never turn the page, you never know what the next chapter holds for you. Thanks for watching.
Well, I don't think you have to go that far. I think you only see half of it. Okay, step over one little shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. No, that's too far. Come back. Oh, right there.
You want me to like BG's over or something? Yep.
Stop already. It is recording, you know. I'm gonna have this for forever.